everybody. I've decided to do this VR response. It is my first ever VR response to Practical Mystic Carol. Now I know that you didn't initiate it, but this is where I found it. And gosh, if you're not following her, please do. She's got so much wisdom and knowledge and positivity, and I really enjoyed her video. What the deck that I'm going to flick while we talk is the Exquisite Familiars. So this is going to be on my deck review channel, this little chat. It is my new channel, and I've decided to do this channel because I've got decks and I really want to get rid of them. And I thought, well, I don't really want to get rid of them, but I do want to get rid of them and I should get rid of them. So I thought if I make a review channel and I'm putting the decks out there, perhaps it's going to give me incentive to get rid of the decks so I can get more, maybe declutter. I don't know. Anyway, that's my madness thinking, but let's get into these questions. So my favorite videos, and I don't know whether I was supposed to just talk about tarot and spirituality, so I'm sorry, I'm going to digress a bit, because with YouTube I just don't look at mainly tarot and spiritual things, but I actually watch a lot of crime shows, and they're actually downloaded by copyright pretty wrong, but anyway. I also like watching Gordon Higginson and Martin Tycross. He uploads his videos. He's a medium. He talks about medium. And I also like watching the Real Housewives drama Up and Adam. So that's what I like to watch on YouTube. My favorite video to film is, I really like doing live readings. And I know so many people said, I hate watching live readings, but I really like doing live readings. I just feel like it's really good practice. It's great. Where would you get such a variety of people in your life that you can practice on? I really like where people share things as well, you know, where people share where they live. And I actually have another channel where I share where I live and what I do and little holiday things. And I'm just doing that really to leave a legacy for my kids. So I'm not looking at, you know, building up that channel in any way, but it's just basically to leave a little bit of my footprints behind. My favorite to watch, and these are not tarot related, is Dave in Osaka, and I'll put these links below. I just love to catch him live, the positivity. He shows Japan. Louise Poppy, she shows New Zealand. Just bright, happy. If ever you're down, it's just wonderful to listen to happy people. They don't take life very seriously. They show the outdoors. You know, and also I like watching the Royal Family channel. But one tarot channel I really love to watch is by Ariel Gatoga. His meditations are simply brilliant. When I first started my journey, I actually started on Periscope, and that's how I actually found out I had a gift. That's a hell of another story. Maybe we can talk about it in one of the questions. But he actually helped me out, and I actually got one of his meditations to do, and I actually visualized, and I didn't realize that this would happen. It actually showed me the person that was sending me negativity. So his meditations are fantastic. He's very positive. He knows his stuff. He's very knowledgeable, range of topics. So I really love his channel. He's very positive. I also like watching David Hoffman. He's a journalist. He's uploading really, really old interviews. I like, and obviously I watch James from Prague and iCal Sunflower, that's tarot. Sometimes I stick my head in Martin's musings. Tiny Trinkets and Tarot Ang, I find her really positive. Lisa Pepes, I hope that I pronounced her name properly. I also like watching Michael Sandler. He has a variety of topics where he interviews people on spirituality, near-death experiences and whatnot. I also like to watch the United States Spiritualist Federation channel. Sometimes I stick my head in to see psychic medium Susan Rowland, see what she's talking about. And also too, I like watching Jim Browning and near-death experience accounts. So it's a variety of things. You know, I try and watch things. I don't watch many people live, to be honest, because I feel like I'm letting people down if I don't engage. My husband works from home, so yeah, he doesn't really like me with things on in the background with people talking, so I just sort of have to watch things on the hop. My least favorite is watching a live and the person is not engaging at all, like not on one comment. That, for me, that's a really bad pet hate. I don't know why. Maybe I've got to learn something about it. Also, somebody complaining, you know, it's all right to have an opinion, but if the person's going on and on and on about somebody and taking it over the top, and sometimes reviews about a particular deck, but they don't talk in it. You know, I don't know why. I don't mind if they're short, but if they're long, I don't know, it just doesn't relate to me. The tarot community, what I like is watching people engage in the chat, the same people, and people getting to know people and whatnot. I really like seeing that. My least favorite thing, I don't really know, to be honest, with YouTube. I saw a video once where somebody was complaining about a creator who had received negative feedback about a deck, and they wrote to that person, and this person did a big video about them, and I just thought it was unnecessary. You know, I just feel like, you know, if you're a tarot creator and you're receiving negative feedback, it can be very hurtful too. On the other side, someone's put a lot of blood, sweat and tears in something, especially if they've gifted that deck. So I don't know, I just thought that was a bit over the top. I love listening to people share their ideas. I love listening to conversations. I love learning about what people say. I also love the fact that if you're live, somebody can generally ask how you are and they really mean it. And perhaps you need just somebody to check in on you and just say, how are you? And you know, just feeling that love and that support is just beautiful. What else? What motivates me? Well, to be honest, I just do videos because it gives me something to do, so I don't go crazy, to be honest. I'm not here to build up a following or, you know, change the world by any means, but I'm just doing it basically for me as a little hobby. Hopefully, as I said, this channel, the review channel, will help me declutter and release a few decks. And what do I need to change? What needs to change? No idea, no clue. Just people doing their own things, fine by me. If someone was starting a YouTube channel, I would just say, watch your own video, and if you can't sit through it, how are other people going to sit through it? So, you know, maybe just take your time to sit there and watch a video of yours and just see how you react to it, and you know, how you feel about it. And if you can't watch your own video, well, that's how other people are gonna, you know, interpret it. So sometimes short and sweet is better than long-winded. And don't worry, just, I don't know, click on the live. For me, I actually started, just really quickly, I started Periscope, and I didn't show myself on camera, but eventually I did, but now I'm back to not showing myself. But that's how I found out I had a gift. I just started pulling angel cards for people, and then I started feeling things, and I'm really naturally medically intuitive. My past life was a nurse in the army, and for me, it just, I guess, going live, you can learn a lot about yourself, you know, so it actually gave me confidence. I didn't have much confidence, I didn't have much self-love. So when you have the camera turn on you and you have to look at yourself, it's a really big mirror exercise. So it really helped me with my confidence and my self-love going live. So if you're struggling with that, just do it, you know. And also too, listening to your own voice, it's a very empowering tool. So, you know, if you're struggling with that, that's one thing that I'd say, you know, give it a go. YouTube, I learned so much. I don't know, I like watching the crime shows where they catch people and, you know, they catch them on DNA. Recently this week I saw a psychic catch somebody. What tools don't I use? I guess dream interpretation. Sometimes I get dreams well before I read people, and, you know, obviously I don't show that on a live or talk about dreams. What creator wouldn't I support? To be honest, I don't really know, but I did buy a Kickstarter once, and about 2 weeks prior to shipping, the girl sent me a message and she hit me up for another $25 US for shipping. So I thought that was really poor. And when I use her deck on any live and people ask me, what deck is that? I won't tell them. So if ever you see that deck, you're going to know which one. I paid an extra $25 US, and that's a lot of shipping money to Australia. So I just don't promote her at all. So memorable experience on YouTube. Well, it wouldn't be on YouTube, it'd be more on social media. I met a girl when we were first growing, and we actually worked a crime, and I gave the police a tip off, and they rang me back 3 or 4 times, so I knew that we were pretty close and that case was solved. So, and I remember the phone call with the police at the end was, how do you know all of this? Do you dream it? So I really knew that the information, it's a very big case, so I knew the information that we gave really helped with that case. And also too memorable is finding my gift. You know, I found it in a way that was, I guess, what can I say? It was, how I found it was I was live one day on Periscope, and so it's not a YouTube thing, but Periscope, so it's social media, and I said to this girl, gosh, I feel really acidic. It's not me. Are you acidic? And she's going, no. And I go, gosh, you need to go to the doctor. And she had a checkup, and yeah, she was actually very ill. And then the very next day, my girlfriend had posted on social media she was in the hospital. I said, tell me, you know, like I was just being a bit of a smart ass, mucking around. And I said, tell me what's wrong with you, you know, let me tune in. And she's gifted, so, you know, she got the joke type of thing. And I actually felt a lump in my, on my left side of my thyroid. And I said to her, you know what? She was actually bleeding from the urine. I said, it's nothing to do with your stomach. You need to get your thyroid checked. And she did. She had a 6mm cyst in her thyroid. So that was pretty cool, you know, like, and that sort of led me going and learning more about this. And if anyone's looking at building their gift, just remember we're all very unique. Don't just have one teacher, work with a lot of people, watch a lot of different people, do your own thing. But definitely, if you can, you know, just do what I do, go live. You don't have to show yourself, you can put the cards up, but it will really help you progress and learn your gift. But I think that was all the questions. So thanks for watching, if anyone's watching. And I just wanted to put this out there, the questions to answers, because I really wanted to see if I can revisit this in the future and how much I've grown as a person with my own opinions, because it's really interesting. I find that we all change. So anyway, well, I hope that you like me showing this little deck. I might do a review on it sooner rather than later. So thank you everybody for watching. Oh, and I want to give a shout out to Practical Mystic Carol. Did I do that? I think I did. Go and give her a follow. I'll give the links to everybody that I commented. I'll put their links in the comments below, so you can just see what I watched and whatnot, in case I spoke too quickly. But she's brilliant. I'm glad I only found her last week. She's really, really good, and she's going to be one of my favorite ones that I'm going to stalk on YouTube.